Have you ever been told your symptoms are all in your head? That the crushing fatigue, the chronic pain, or the digestive issues twisting you in knots, that none of it is real because it isn't showing up on a test? It leaves you feeling frustrated, dismissed, and totally alone. Well, the shocking scientific truth is they are in your head, but not in the way you've been told. And understanding this powerful biological connection is the key to unlocking your body's own ability to heal. For too long, medicine has treated the mind and body like they're two separate things. If a doctor couldn't find a clear physical cause for your suffering, you were often left with no answers and even fewer options. This has left millions feeling like their very real pain was being questioned, but a massive wave of scientific evidence is forcing a change. Stick with me, because we're going to explore the undeniable proof that your mind can create real physical illness, and more importantly, how you can use that exact same connection to get better. For the longest time, "it's all in your head" has been an insult. But what if we reclaimed it as a set of directions? The problem isn't in your imagination, it's in the incredibly complex wiring between your brain and your body. This is the central idea behind what scientists call the biopsychosocial model of health. It's a bit of a mouthful, but the concept is simple. Your health is a mix of your biology, your genes and body, your psychology, your thoughts and feelings, and your social world, your job, relationships, and life stress. This isn't some fringe idea, it's the recognition that you are a whole person. Your feelings aren't separate from your tissues. Your stress isn't separate from your cells. When you experience prolonged stress, whether from trauma, a demanding job, or a difficult relationship, it doesn't just hang out in your mind. It triggers a cascade of very real, very physical responses. This isn't a weakness, it's just biology. Your mind and body are in constant conversation, and when your mind is yelling, your body hears it loud and clear. The physical symptoms that show up, they aren't a sign you're crazy. They're a sign that your body is adapting to the stressful environment your mind is experiencing. So how does a thought or an emotion actually cause a migraine or wreck your digestion? It all comes down to your nervous system. The easiest way to think about it is like a car. You've got a gas pedal and a brake pedal. The gas pedal is your sympathetic nervous system. This is your fight or flight mode. When your brain senses a threat, a real one like a car swerving towards you, or a psychological one like a terrifying presentation at work, it slams on the gas. It floods your system with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart pounds, your muscles clench, and your digestion hits pause, all to get you ready for action. The brake pedal is your parasympathetic nervous system. This is your rest and digest state. It calms everything down, lowers your heart rate, and lets your body handle the important business of healing, digesting food, and recovering. In a healthy system, you hit the gas when you need it, and then you ease onto the brake when the danger is gone. The problem is, for many of us dealing with chronic stress or unresolved trauma, it's like our foot is glued to the gas pedal. We're living in a constant low-grade state of fight or flight, and your body just can't sustain that. It's like trying to run a marathon every single day. Constant muscle tension leads to headaches and back pain. A suppressed digestive system can lead to IBS, and that non-stop flood of stress hormones creates system-wide inflammation, which science now links to everything from heart disease to autoimmune conditions. Your body gets worn down by being in a constant state of emergency. The pain is real. The inflammation is real. The fatigue is real. It's not imagined. It's the physical result of a nervous system that's forgotten how to hit the brake. Now, the fact that the mind can cause illness is only half the story. The other, much more hopeful half is that it can be the key to healing. First, let's look at somatic experiencing. Developed by Dr. Peter Levine, somatic experiencing is a body-based therapy for healing trauma. The core idea is that trauma isn't just a bad memory, it's a huge amount of survival energy that gets trapped in the body when you couldn't fight or flee. This therapy gently helps people release that trapped energy by guiding them to pay close attention to their physical sensations. Research is showing it to be an effective approach for PTSD, with studies indicating it has a positive impact on both emotional and physical symptoms. This isn't just talk therapy. It's about letting the body finally complete the self-protective response it couldn't finish when the trauma happened. Second, consider the incredible power of the placebo effect. For years, scientists saw the placebo effect as a nuisance, proof of fake healing, but Now we see it for what it is, definitive proof of the mind's power to create real biological change. When someone truly believes a sugar pill will ease their pain, their brain can release its own natural painkillers called endorphins. This is self-healing in action. The belief is the medicine. It shows us, without a doubt, that our mindset can directly change our biology. Third, look at the rise of new medical fields like psycho-oncology and psychodermatology. These fields are built on the proven fact that a patient's emotional state can directly impact their physical disease. Therapists in psycho-oncology help cancer patients manage stress, which has been shown to improve their resilience and quality of life. In psychodermatology, doctors know that stress is a major trigger for things like eczema and psoriasis, so they integrate stress management right alongside creams and medications. And the latest research confirms that psychological stress can impair wound healing and collagen production, cementing the need for this integrated approach. This isn't alternative medicine, this is the evolution of mainstream medicine. It's a recognition that you can't heal the body if you ignore the mind. It's pretty clear this connection is a powerful one, and learning to work with it instead of against it can change your life. If this is all starting to click for you and you want to take the next step, I've created a free guide called The First 5 Steps to Mind-Body Awareness. It breaks down some simple foundational exercises you can start doing today. Okay, so knowledge is power, but how do you actually use that power? How do you shift the conversation from what's wrong with me to what is my body trying to tell me? It starts with learning to listen. Here are 3 simple ways to begin. First, the body scan meditation. This is a mindfulness classic for a reason. You just lie down comfortably and bring your attention part by part from your toes all the way to the top of your head. The goal isn't to fix anything, it's just to notice. Is there tightness in your jaw? A flutter in your stomach? By simply noticing these sensations without judging them, you start rebuilding that lost connection to your body. You're learning to speak its language. Second, somatic breathwork. Your breath is a superpower because it's a direct line to your nervous system. When you're stressed, you breathe shallow and fast. You can manually flip the switch back to rest and digest just by slowing your breath down. Try this. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Pause, and then breathe out slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. That longer exhale is the secret sauce. It's what tells your nervous system it's safe to hit the brakes. A few minutes of this can make a huge difference. Third, mindful movement. This isn't about a punishing workout, it's about moving with total awareness. Think gentle stretching, yoga, or practices like clinical somatics, which use slow, deliberate movements to release chronic muscle tension that you don't even know you're holding. When you move mindfully, you are retraining the communication lines between your brain and your muscles, reminding them that it's safe to finally let go. Think of these not as chores, but as skills. They are ways of building a kinder, smarter relationship with your body. They are the first steps toward taking your health back into your own hands. Your pain is real, your fatigue is real, your symptoms are the valid biological language of a body that's been under fire. But the beautiful truth is that the same pathways that allow stress to create illness can be used to create profound healing. By learning to tune into your body's signals, regulate your nervous system, and process stored emotional energy, you become an active partner in your own well-being. You start to unlock a healing intelligence that has been inside you all along. This journey isn't about fighting your body, it's about finally learning how to work with it. Thank you for going on this journey with me today. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that bridges science and self-healing. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever had a moment where you clearly saw the link between your stress and a physical symptom? Sharing your story could make a world of difference for someone else feeling lost.